Hi everybody, this is Dipti Harshad Vartak and welcome to my baking channel. Today we are going to talk a lot about chocolate. What is cooking chocolate? What is compound chocolate? What is pure chocolate? What is the difference between a cooking chocolate and a compound chocolate? What is the difference between a compound chocolate and a pure chocolate or a couverture chocolate? What are the brands that are available in India for using chocolates in different types of recipes? What are the varieties of chocolates? So we are going to discuss all these things in today's tutorials. So let's get started. Generally, the recipes that you have seen on the internet call for using cooking chocolate in it. Now, cooking chocolate is nothing but compound chocolate. Compound chocolate is easily available in your local markets as well as on Amazon. It is very easily available. Hence, lot of recipes or lot of chefs ask for using cooking chocolate, which is nothing but compound chocolate, in different types of recipes. Now let me tell you what is the difference between a compound chocolate and a pure chocolate or a couverture chocolate. The chocolate fat content decides whether it is a compound chocolate or whether it is a pure chocolate. If you see the pure chocolate or the couverture chocolate or a Belgium chocolate, it will always have cocoa butter in it. That cocoa butter is replaced with vegetable fat or vegetable oil in compound chocolate. So the fat content of pure chocolate is cocoa butter and the fat content of compound chocolate is vegetable fat or vegetable oil. That is the main difference between these two types of chocolate. Because there is cocoa butter in it, your pure chocolate is quite expensive, and compound chocolate, since there is no cocoa butter, they are very cheaply available in the market. That is the reason a lot of home bakers use compound chocolates in majority of their applications, like making frostings or making different types of molded chocolates as well. But there are another set of home bakers, they rely only on pure chocolate for making different types of their chocolate applications. Now, when you want to use on pure chocolate, you need to know a process which is called as tempering. This is a process where you raise the temperature of the chocolate to a particular temperature and then you bring it down to a temperature which is called as working temperature. Once you get the chocolate at working temperature, then you can use it for making your molded chocolates as well as different types of chocolate garnishes. When you are using compound chocolates, you don't have to do tempering because there is no cocoa butter in it. So you can just simply melt the chocolate either using your microwave or using the double boiler method. You can just melt the chocolate and use it for making different types of garnishes as well as molded chocolate. When you want to use your pure chocolate in your frostings like ganaches, you don't have to do the tempering process. So similar to how you use compound chocolate in any of the recipes for making your ganaches, in the similar way you can use your pure chocolate as well. If you see, the chocolates made out of pure chocolates have a better mouthfeel. They literally melt in your mouth as compared to the compound chocolates. The storage and packaging of these two types of chocolate also differs from each other. Be it a pure chocolate or be it a compound chocolate, there are three major varieties that are available in the market. One is dark, another one is milk, and the third one is white chocolate. But in pure chocolate you also get another variety which is called as ruby chocolates. So a lot of pastry chefs and lot of home bakers as well are using all these four varieties of chocolates for different types of applications in their home bakery. Let me show you the types of chocolates that are available in the market and the types of chocolate that I recommend and the types of chocolate that I actually use for my home bakery orders. So as you can see, there are so many brands that are available in the market when it comes to chocolate. Chocolate basically comes in three varieties. You have dark chocolate, you have milk chocolate, and you have white chocolate as well. Okay, now if you carefully see over here, it is written as compound. Okay, now what is the difference between a compound chocolate and a pure chocolate? We will come to know about it in a while. A pure chocolate will always have couverture written on it, so this is also called as pure chocolate. Like I was saying, the basic difference between the compound chocolate and pure chocolate is that this has cocoa butter in it, which is replaced by vegetable oil, and that's how your compound chocolate is made. Alright, But both these type of chocolates can be used in any of your baking recipes or your chocolate recipes as well. Working on the compound chocolate is very easy as compared to the pure chocolate. Alright, because it has cocoa butter in it, we have to be very careful, because the cocoa butter behaves weirdly when it comes to temperature. So you have to temper this chocolate properly at a particular temperature, and then only you can use it in any of your garnishes or making different types of fillings or frostings, or especially for making chocolates. But when it comes to compound chocolate, you don't have to pay that much attention to the temperature. But if you just melt it using a double boiler method, you can see the same video. I have also given you the link in the description box. You can see that video, and you can melt this chocolate in your double boiler, or you can melt this chocolate in your microwave as well. Alright, now let me show you the ingredients. So the ingredient says that it has sugar. So this is milk compound and this is milk pure chocolate. Alright, now the ingredients of milk compound are, we have sugar and hydrogenated vegetable fat. We have sugar and cocoa butter, which are major ingredients of this pure chocolate. Alright, taste wise, these both chocolates are completely different from each other. Not only that, the pricing is also quite different. So now this is half kg. Compound chocolates, they always come in half kg packets, but the pure chocolate, mostly they will start from 1 kg to 2.5 kg and 3 kg and 5 kg packets, like that. Like I have mentioned, pure chocolates are extremely expensive as compared to the compound chocolate. Now compound chocolate, this is half kg, it is costing me about 200 rupees, 195 rupees. So if you see, for 1 kg this will be about 290 rupees, right? So 1 kg compound chocolate comes for 290 rupees, and this is 1 kg chocolate which is costing me about 550 rupees. Now there is another chocolate which is quite widely used in baking. This is called as Belgium chocolate, which comes by the brand name Callebaut. So this is a company, Belgium company. This type of chocolate is widely used by a lot of pastry chefs in various restaurants and in lot of chocolate applications. Again, this comes in 3 varieties, rather 4 varieties. We have dark, we have milk, we have white, as well as we have ruby chocolate, which are so that is another variant that comes under this finest Belgium chocolate. Alright, again this is super expensive, but yes, if you have a clientele who is asking you to make premium cakes or premium chocolates, you can definitely go for this brand or this brand. Even Van Houten, if you see, it is actually made by Callebaut brand itself. Alright, so these two you can definitely use it. Apart from this, there are a lot of other brands that are available in the market, which you can definitely use for any of your recipes. But generally home bakers, they commonly use these type of brands. The link of all these products is available in the description box, so you can select whichever you want. If you want to know many more recipes, or if you want to know the tempering process, and if you want to ask a lot of questions, you can definitely join my master classes. The link is also given in the description box. If you do not have microwave and if you still want to melt your chocolate, you can go to my another video tutorial where I have demonstrated how to use double boiler method for melting the chocolate and how to make garnishes out of your melted chocolate. So I hope you have loved this video. If you have liked it, give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that whenever a new video comes in, you get notified about it. Thank you so much.